on the Prairie, by Laura Ingalls Wilder. Laura and his family is on the wagon to go to get a home and live there. And so on the wagon there is Laura and Laura's sister and Laura's mom and dad, and our family now is on the wagon, and they go to Winston and to everywhere in the USA, and then they arrive on some Prairie. And so they get on camp because the time was late on that Prairie, and they start to build a little house on the Prairie. They got woods from nearby trees that were beside of the Prairie, and so they made a home with wood. So after they made that home, they find a water source from underground, and so they get water from the underground. But then one day, Laura was looking outside, and then Laura sees two people coming, and that was the Indians, the original tribe that was here. And the Indians came to them and just came in and saw of them, and then they went. And so after that, it was also good, and they also meet Mr. Edwards, and then Laura's father went to town, and he would not come back for some days, and Laura was not so good with his father not in the home. But when Laura's father came back, she was so good. And also then they met Mr. Edwards that was saying that he saw Santa Claus. And so it was all so good, but then the Indians started to do war cry, and they did war on the Prairie, and so Laura's family was just in the home. And then after the war ended, in the Prairie, fire went, and so the Prairie, around half was burned out. But fortunately, Laura's home was not burned. But Laura's family thought it was time to go. And they called the wagon again, and they get their things into the wagon, and they travel again for a little house. Okay, today I introduced a book called A Little House on the Prairie by Laura